Good evening. Briefly, I want to speak about what's going on with the Lionel Messi situation now at Barcelona. Now he's been at the club since 2001, so that's pretty much over. That's 19 years. That's almost over 2 decades. Decades that he's been at the club, and he's broken records, won trophies, won individual accolades like the Ballon d'Or, Golden Boot, etc. And he certainly is the most talented winger, argued the best attacking player of all time in football. And so, but now his career seems to be coming at a crossroads in terms of him trying to force a move away from Barcelona. But unfortunately, um, clearly, Barcelona are demanding a heavy fee be paid of over 500 million. That's the release clause that somehow was put into his contract. And next year he can leave for free. But I just personally find it amazing and just shocking that that amount of money can be allowed to be put in a player's contract. And listen, this has been boiling for the last 3 years, I would say. The relationship between Messi and the board of Barcelona there has been tension for at least since 2018, since they saw Neymar basically. And so yes, they've won league titles, but it's Champions Leagues that Messi's after now, because he knows that the league titles aren't really as valuable when you compare it to other leagues, especially the Premier League. And so he's pretty much gone frustrated with the board, with the way they've handled certain transfers, Griezmann, Dembele, so on and so forth. And so now he's pretty much not turned up for training in pre-season, which would include the coronavirus procedure. And he's made it clear that with his transfer request, which he faxed by the way, he wants to leave. He wants to get out of there. And Barcelona, clearly they don't want him to go. And so as a result, they've clearly demanded a huge fee to be paid by any potential suitors, Man City, PSG, to pay over, I believe, let me just check the Bleacher Report source right here so that I know what I'm talking about. I want to be going off facts here. Okay, let's see. To bank 750. Wait, no, that's not the one. It was a massive sum of the release clause that Barcelona are demanding for City or PSG to pay. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's over 500 million that Barcelona are demanding. Apparently, it's what was instilled into his release clause, and now we're now hearing that the Spanish league, the La Liga itself, has pretty much backed Barcelona in stating that the release clause of over 500 million, I believe, certainly over 200. The league has got involved, and it's looking likely that this situation, yes, okay, yes, La Liga released a statement on Sunday confirmed that Lionel Messi's 623 million release clause at Barcelona is still active. So that has to be paid for Messi to move to a different club. And so this is a pure case of player power versus the league's financial obligations, or in terms of the league's motives of how they want to market their league, and the clubs that they have who pretty much have a global appeal, like Barcelona and Real Madrid. And so this is a case of player power being interfered with by club and league obligations. And so the Liga and Barcelona know the consequence if Messi was to leave. The profile of the Spanish league will the marketing appeal will go down instantly. It wouldn't be as high. The value would go down if Messi leaves. And so that's the only reason why I suspect that the Liga have pretty much made an official statement regarding Messi's buyout clause. And so it's pretty unfair in Messi's case, because he's done a lot for that club. And if this is how they're going to treat arguably the best player of all time, then I can't say I'm surprised, because in sports, business is the number one motive for any club or franchise. And so we're seeing that in this case, Messi's clearly frustrated with the board and he wants to leave. He wants to leave immediately. And I believe he has 1 year left on his current contract, but he's insistent on leaving this year. And so we're gonna have to wait and see if it goes through. I still find it hard to believe that potentially Messi could be playing for a different club, and he has at least 2 or 3 years left in terms of his career. He at least has a good 2 or 3 years left. I think he's out of his prime, but I still believe that he still has a few more years left of greatness, 2 or 3 years at least at best. And so we're going to see what happens, and hopefully a satisfying conclusion for both sides. Well, actually more for Messi, actually, because he's the one that's been done wrong here in the situation, I believe. Others may agree, but like I said before, player power against financial motives or obligations of the league and the club. And so we're going to see how it plays out. It's going to be interesting for sure. And I mean, when it was announced that Messi had requested to leave, it was breaking news instantly around the globe. And so his father, who's his agent, is currently negotiating on different deals from potential suitors, Man City being one of them, which will be interesting. Which will be interesting, but not surprising, because of his relationship with Pep Guardiola, the manager of Man City. So yeah, God bless. That's what I have to say. Take care, and we're going to see what happens. Take care.